Eulogy Part 2. So, PV, thank you. Thank you, Pinnacle Village. Thank you, the leadership. Thank you to God for PV. If you want to know the meaning of church, the true meaning of church, the true meaning of church, go to Pinnacle Village okay, here's what it is. It's just love. It's just love. Love is what heals all things. And I don't know how to put it in words, but our family, and I'm sure the same goes for your family, we have received an overwhelming amount of unconditional love from the church. And so my wife and I will say to each other, and sometimes even to the small group, or when we're sharing, we're done. Me and Rhoda, we're done. We found our home. We found where we belong. This is for our kids now. We're done. We found a place for our kids. We found a village for our children. We found a safe place. We found a village that will take care of our children for us if we are not here. We found an expression of God, or it found us, and now we're done. We made it. That's what we tell each other. And that's what it is. That's what having a village does for you. Loves you unconditionally. Fights with you when you're in the fight. Stands by your side when you're in the struggle. And lets you find your way. Helps you by guiding you and pointing you. And you're able to find your way because of this love and this guidance. That's what church is all about. And so thank you so much. You have no idea the gratitude that I have within my life for you. If I had millions of dollars, a very big portion of that would be left to the organization itself to further its life and what's been created as a result of it, of what these beautiful men and women have done and are doing. And yeah, thank you. Much love. I love you. I love each and every one of you. If I could cut each and every one of you a check, I would. If I'm still around when that becomes possible, I will. If that ever becomes possible, I will cut each and every one of you a check. I've already envisioned it. I've already imagined it. I've already done it. The checks have already been written. Each and one of your names is already on the check itself. I've already seen it. I already know the amount. It's done. I've already done it within my own imagination. So if anything happens before Well, let me say this. The reason why I'm able to do my eulogy before I actually make the actual transition is because I've already passed on. Mark Price has already died. There's no Mark Price here anymore. And that's why I'm able to do my eulogy now. And that's why I am doing my eulogy now, is because I have died. I exist no more. The I of the Mark Price is gone. Nowhere to be found. That's why I'm able to do my eulogy. But if for some, if God decides to fulfill the manifestation of my imagination, then you can count on some checks coming. PV and everybody within PV. Otherwise, if God decides not to, then that's okay too. That's okay too. I am fulfilled within the expression of knowing that which I desire is an already determined absolute fact. I rest within the instant manifestation, whether it's physically externalized or not. So I don't rest in needing to see physical manifestation of that which I imagine within my imagination. No, I know that what I've been given, because it's not I, but God that thinketh through me, is actually absolute and is in its totality. It's already present. It's already happened. I've already done that which I've come to imagine. And that's why I can see it clearly. That's why I can feel the check. That's why I can see the name. That's why I can see the amount. And that's why it's totally real within my imagination. And that's why it's totally real within the realm of that which is absolute and perfect and is now, not tomorrow. We don't rest upon what we are not present, so how could we? But when the egoic construct is still present, we still do not rest on the outcome of life, what God decides to do. We allow God to be God, whether we are still dealing with this separateness, this feeling of separateness or not. We allow God to be God no matter what, no matter where we're at in the transition or the process of life. And so God will determine what, when, how, and it's your job, it's our job to see God in action, to see God in action. It's our job to see the answer within the circumstance it's our job to see that God answers everything. And the way God answers it, it's not up to you, it's up to God. And so, yes, there is going to be an answer, and God is going to answer you immediately. But we stay within this unknown, we stay within this emptiness, we stay within this surrendered idea, we stay within this will of the Father, and we allow the Father to draw how I speak to you about drawing the nectar out of life itself, the experiences of life, pulling the honey from every experience, no matter what it was. This is what God is doing through you as an individual. This is what God wants to do, is to pull the nectar of life himself, the energy itself. And he wants to pull it. He wants to use your body to reflect his love and energy. And he wants you to share the nectar of life and the honey with everyone around you. It's not for you. The honey's not for you. It's not for me. The experience that I draw from my experiences, or the benefits and the blessings that I draw from my own experiences, are not for me. They're for you. That's why we're here. This is my eulogy. I love you, PV. And thank you. My family loves you. My children love you. My children are your children. My children will be with you, I'm sure, long after we're gone. If that is what God's plan is. But you guys are awesome. Keep doing what you're doing. I'm behind you 100%. And if God has his way, I'm sure he's about to just expand the whole thing. And I see it happening already. Like, God is involved in what you're doing. And amen to that. And then family, oh man. I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I'm grateful to everything and everybody. I'm ecstatically privileged and honored to know you, to have been part of your life. No matter what kind of influence I may have had, if any at all, whether you perceive it to be good or even bad, I was there. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm so grateful to be your father. I'm so grateful to be your husband. I'm so grateful to be your nephew. I'm so grateful to be your cousin. I'm so grateful to be your friend. It's an honor and a privilege that I was able to experience you within this timeline. You have no idea. It's in the village that we find freedom. It's in the village that we must bring people. We must bring the village to the people and not wait for them to come to the village. We must bring the village to the people. They'll find out where we are, but we gotta bring ourselves. We gotta think of creative ways, like GBA would say, to go make friends. Go make friends. Go be intentional. I'm doing that. I'm making friends. I'm becoming intentional. I'm making friends so that I can help bring them this awareness. That's what this is all about as well. I love you all. I love my family. I love you, Rhoda. I love you, all of you. I'm not going to name all of you. Rhoda, Caleb, Alicia. I do this for you. I love you, and I thank you. And I may be around for many, 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 many more years. Who knows? We let God allow. We don't even allow. It's not allowing. I say allow a lot, but it's really not allowing. We don't allow God to be nothing. Our allowance has nothing to do with it. My allowance has nothing to do with it. God is going to be God no matter what. And we're just grateful to have just even a small piece. It's not even having a small piece, but to be completely empty with no peace whatsoever. Letting God be God, period, with none of me involved to get in the way. And just observe God in action. You're the best family in the world. You're the hero in the scene. You need more excitement. You need to get off your devices and use your devices as tools. You need to learn how to use your device as a tool. You, Alicia, need to get your social media together. That's like primary of importance. TikTok, all the platforms. You need continue moving in the direction you're moving if that's where you love, if that's what you like, and, make a difference in that arena. Be the answer. Be the difference. Every industry has all of the same ugliness as that industry. All of it. It all depends on you. You kids are so smart, and I am not worried. The village has you. You have the village. God has you, and you have God. And I'm not worried at all anymore. I used to be. But you are the reason why I do this. I love you with all my heart. You guys are the heroes in this life. And it's meant to be fun. And it's meant to be dramatized. It's meant to show you care. It's meant to be intentional. It's meant to be played to the fullest characters possible. Some of the dramatized TV programs can give you a clue, if you're watching those things. Enact the same drama in your own life. Wake people up, man. People are sleeping. People are too much like this. Disconnect people. Develop ways to teach people how to connect again. Make a difference in the world. My children. My wife. Make a difference in the world. With what we have. Not with what we perceive we need to have or to get where we're at. And let God do the rest. Much love. I love you. Gotta go. Just trying to end the eulogy. I love you, village. I love you, family. I love you, Pricesters. I love all you. I love all you friends. Joey. I'm not going to go through naming every name, but, I'll just go through a few names, okay? I'll start off with the respect of the not dead, those that have gone on but are alive right now. Jerry, B, Mother, Father, Uncle Skip, Uncle Larry, Pete, Connie, Emmett, Paul, Betty, and many more. Many, many more. Steve Price, Caleb, Alicia, Brandon, Gio, Lynette, Kaylin, Rhoda, and all of Rhoda's family, and everyone, Gigi, Carlos. Oh my God, I love you guys. I wouldn't be here if it wasn't for you. Ate Gigi. Ate Gigi. I would not be here if it wasn't for the sister of my wife. She saved my life. Thank you. I love you for that. Eric, Henry, Tess, everybody. If I missed your name, I apologize. But all names come to the table. Thank you. I love you. I am with you. I will be with you. I give permission to the construct of AI to immortalize my channel. May I continue if this body lays itself down. May the Geos come out of the woodwork. May the Geo character and the personality live on eternally in this construct. I love you. I can't believe I just did my own eulogy, but I actually died, so it was like on the spot. I didn't ask to do it. The source made me do it. I love you. I blame God for everything. You can blame him too. I'll talk to you later.